She's in now. They're about to go. Glasgow Last is bobbing ahead out here in 11. Steadies on this occasion. They're off and they're racing. And the first to actually get going, Noah Quintilli from the inside. Also Machine Gun Gracie and away quickly. Driving up toward the lead is Summers Legacy, but Machine Gun Gracie is going to go to the lead for O'Donnell, and Summers Legacy will sit at a girth as Noah Quintilli hits the bridle hard and charges right up on the inside. Fourth, Shazare. A length and a half away then is Carsavina. Then came Miss Santa Claus. Back in front of Twilight Tail, Western Lady down on the inside at Beckett's Gate. They're followed further back by Fun Chalron's Final Flutter, then Glasgow Lass, and dropping right out to last is Flower of Gold as they go along Matheson Road over by the 1600, and Machine Gun Gracie shows the way out by a length and a half to Noah Quintilli. A further 2 lengths Summers Legacy, who's galloping along there in the clear. A bit more than a length then to Shazare. On the rail, Miss Santa Claus. The tempo looked nice and even. Carsavina's up next, a length away then Western Lady. A further length behind them Twilight Tail in Fun Chalron's Final Flutter. Further back in the field is Glasgow Lass as they race inside the 1200, and 2 lengths behind them Flower of Gold in a strung out Natasha Stakes field. They come down the riverside, 1100 left to go. Over on the inside, Machine Gun Gracie all of a sudden got a bit of pressure from Shazare, but it was only fleeting, and now Machine Gun Gracie again kicks nearly 3/4 Shazare, a length and a half away behind those. Then is Noah Quintilli, who's enjoying a great run down on the inside, so Summers Legacy. Then 2 lengths further back behind them Miss Santa Claus as they race along by the 700 metre mark, and they're being followed by Carsavina, who sits one off. A length and a half then to the Peters pair behind them, Twilight Tail, Western Lady. Further back behind them Fun Chalron's Final Flutter, about to get going then Glasgow Lass, and still at the tail of the field is Flower of Gold at the 400 metre mark, and Machine Gun Gracie looked to be going effortlessly at the top of the home straight. O'Donnell hasn't moved on her yet. Now he gives her a little dig. She races 3 clear. Noah Quintilli, Summers Legacy at the 200 mark though. Machine Gun Gracie showing the shillelagh there. She's about 3 in front of Noah Quintilli. She's in no danger, and here is another Natasha Stakes coming up for trainer Justine Erkelins. Races away to win, and she's a firm favourite for the Oaks. Machine Gun Gracie, she absolutely treated them with contempt. Twilight Tail ran on, so did Fun Chal from Noah Quintilli. In behind them Ron's Final Flutter, Miss Santa Claus, Western Lady, Summers Legacy. Shazare further back, being followed by Flower of Gold. Glasgow Lass did nothing, and towards the tail when they'd pulled up Carsavina. Waiting for the numbers here after the running of the Natasha Stakes. Machine Gun Gracie. Sean O'Donnell straight to the lead, dictated his own pace, his own tempo, and then left them gasping on the corner. She didn't give them a sniff, and has run 2:17.59, which is particularly good. 3.5 lengths in a hand canter. He showed her the shillelagh, and that's about as much as he needed to do. Running on Twilight Tail, a nice enough Oaks trial. So's Fun Chal, and Noah Quintilli is 4th home. But Machine Gun Gracie has nearly lapped them. 35.15 the 600. This filly by Machino from Gracie May, giving Justine Erkelins her 3rd win in the Natasha. Machine Gun Gracie joins Friar Fox, owned the Queen, last year's winner, to be heralded from the stable. She's now only had the 4 runs, 2 wins, and has taken the listed Natasha Stakes. Fabulous front running performance. Beautiful mare, beautiful filly, and she certainly is on her way to a WA Oaks. Second placing to Twilight Tail by Savabeel, Clint Johnston Porter for Michael Grantham. 3rd home Fun Chal by Playing God in the yard of Grant and Alana Williams, and written by Willie Pike. But a fabulous all the way performance there, and she never looked like getting beaten today, Machine Gun Gracie. The next event, the Schweppes JC Roberts Stakes over 1800 metres. No changes, post time 4:53 as we take you downstairs. Here's Lockie joining us in the yard, and a race that certainly has provided a lot of wonderful moments for trainer Justine Erkelins. Lock.
Absolutely, Darren. Natasha Stakes number 3 for Justine Erkelins and her camp. Friar Fox, Own the Queen, And now Machine Gun Gracie takes out the 2025 edition. Justine's catching up with some very, very happy connections as we speak. And I'll grab her for a word. Justine, congratulations on the win. Machine Gun Gracie, you've been hell-bent that you bought this filly with the intention of setting her for a WA Oaks. Well, she's right on path.
Yeah, wow. Just got to get my breath back and the heart back in the chest. Well, I just knew, what can you say? She's just shown everything that we could see today. So, Jesus, I'm glad that one's over.
You have a look at her out the back. She's such a big filly. She's such an imposing filly, but she's so relaxed as well. She just looks tailor-made for an Oaks trip.
Oh, absolutely. She's just like a big puppy, you know, everything you ask her to do, she just is okay as long as she can play with something in her mouth. And even like her track work on Tuesday was enormous. Like, yeah, she's just looking pretty good going forward.
How do you look towards the next couple of weeks stepping her out over 2,400 metres? From afar, it doesn't look like you need to change a hell of a lot.
Nah, we won't do anything different. We'll just stick to what we've done and let her do her thing, and we'll go to the races in a couple of weeks. And, well, as long as she pulls up fine, and yeah, that's where we'll head. As
I've said, this is your third success in this race. How does she compare to fellow fillies like Friar Fox and Own the Queen?
Oh, she's a bit different. She's the first Machino that I've had, actually, and she's just, you could just see as a baby, you know, when I seen her, went to the stud and seen her, and I said to a couple of owners I had with her, I said, that horse there, I'm buying it, doesn't matter how much I'm going to cost, but that's a stayer and I'm taking it home. And she's just been perfect. I mean, those other three, they're all in the same, demeanour. They're chilled. They just take everything as it comes. I mean, that's what I look to buy for if I'm going to buy a stayer. So, nah, fantastic, yeah. And a lot of new first owners here, which is, fantastic as well. It's great.
Over the last 3 or 4 weeks, a lot has been said about the girls v the boys. Could we potentially see her in a WATC derby, provided she comes through the Oaks well?
Oh, absolutely. I think she's just made for it. So fingers crossed we get through the next run and she pulls up great. And yeah, that's where we'll be heading, because that's the reason why I brought her. So
a wonderful training performance, Justine. Well done on the result.
Thank you very much. There's
Justine Erklands after the win of Machine Gun Gracie. And Scotty, we expected a dominant performance from her out in front, but gee, that was incredibly strong. What a win, 3.5 lengths, Machine Gun Gracie.
That's exactly how we were hoping the race would pan out, that she'd be able to find the front and control and dictate terms to them, Lockie, and then sneak away from the top of the home straight. That was the script, and Sean O'Donnell read it the exact same way, but realistically, this filly was just at a whole different level to the rest. The talented chasing brigade too. The second horse, Twilight Tail. The third horse, Funkle. Noah Quintilly's run out of her skin after over-racing for the first mile. So she's done a super job there. But Sean O'Donnell joins us now. She went from a maiden to 1,000 guineas. She was fighting back on the line. Now she's a Natasha Stakes winner, and it looks like the world's her oyster.
Yeah, she's pretty brilliant, isn't she? She's no fuss. Just even leading there, Scotty, she just wasn't even on the bridle. She's just looking over there, looking at the river. She's got so much to learn, but she's got so much class. And yeah, what a thrill to win on this filly in this race. Means a lot, this race. It's got a lot of history, and yeah, very proud to win on her.
You were Team Friar Fox. It's Justine's second Natasha Stakes. She obviously third, should I say. Last year she won it with Own the Queen as well. Onwards and upwards to the Oaks.
Yeah, look, hopefully she pulls up all right. I'm sure she will, and looking forward to it, mate. Yeah. Great effort by all the team, the track riders, and obviously myself and Troy and Brandon who ride for her. And this horse is just something special. Look, whatever she does from now on, it's anything, who knows.
It's a daunting scenario for her rivals. Everything that she beat today is the same field she's going to meet in the Oaks. It's an extra 200 metres, it's a different day. But tactically, how do they turn the tables on a filly like her that makes her own luck?
Well, if they want to lead, they can lead. I can sit, it doesn't matter. She's shown me that she can do it either way. But look, everyone will be out there trying to win next start, and at least she's a listed winner now. Let's hope we can get a Group 3 under her belt.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you. Love to the wife, and hope my daughter's all right too. Thank you. Thanks, mate.
There's Sean O'Donnell. What a ride out in front, and what a day it's been for Justine Erklands and Sean in the saddle. Machine Gun Gracie She takes out the Natasha Stakes as your favourite, and as Darren said in the call, she's going to be awfully short in a WA Oaks in a couple of weeks' time.